Hello, everybody. It's Teacher Amy, and I am back with episode number 26 of Reward Roundup. No special theme today. We just have some great rewards that I wanted to share with you. And it's my first Reward Roundup using my new green screen background, which I am super excited about. If you want to learn about how to do this using Google Slides and CamTwist, I do have a tutorial on my channel, so go ahead and check that out. Let's get started with the great rewards for today. The first one that I want to show you is by teacher Courtney Frederick, and she has created a VIP Kid weather forecast with Dino reward that is really adorable. So let's check it out. So your student gets to choose either a day of the week or a particular weather that they want to see. And when you click on it, let's say snowy weather, we get Dino with a snowman, which is adorable. And then there's a little box in the bottom right hand corner that you can click on to go back. We can see Dino in the rainy weather and Dino in the windy weather. This is really, really cute. I used this one for one of my level 2 unit 11 kids that was in that weather unit, and she thought it was awesome. So, way to go, Courtney. I really, really like this reward a lot, especially for those younger kids that are really into Dino. Now, speaking of weather forecast, we have a second weather forecast reward in the roundup today. This one is by teacher Emily Frank, and she has created a Batman forecast. So she's used the same kind of front jump link slide here, the same one as Courtney, but she has made all of the weather forecasts with Batman in them. So let's see what Batman's doing in the snow. He's shoveling. And let's see, Batman in the rain, just looking very melancholy. And Batman in the wind, his cape is flying all over the place. This is so cute. Look, Batman in the cloudy weather, he's doing some really fancy water skiing there, and he goes swimming in the sunny weather. So this is adorable. She's also done a Spider-Man version of this. So this is great. I feel like we kind of get the best of both worlds here. We have the Dino forecast for the kids who are really into Dino, and then if you have a boy who really likes superheroes, you can do Spider-Man or Batman, and you've got your level 2 unit 11 all set. So thank you, teachers, for those great rewards. The next one that I want to show you is my own, and this is a reward that is a brand new reward type. So there's several of these in the files already. This is based on the kids' card game Spot It. So we have, this is obviously an animal one, and we have two separate parts to the screen here. And basically, you're just going to show these to your student, and you're going to say, which animal do you see two of? And on each slide, there is only one animal that has a pair. So you would have them look, and it might take them a minute. And then once they see it, panda, you click on the screen, and it will circle both of the pandas, and then we get a panda GIF, and then we get to go to the next one. Same thing. So have them look for a minute. Which one is the same? Which one has two? And then it's the chicken this time. So it gets circled. And then we have a chicken GIF. And this one also has a star. So there are stars in this one too. I had a lot of fun making these rewards. My own kids happen to really like the Spot It game. So I was kind of excited to be able to slidify that game. I've made a couple of these. There's a toys one, and there's a clothing one, and also I also made a rather difficult one, I think, of word form and number form for that level 2 unit where they're learning to read the number words. And I actually had a hard time finding the matches in that one, even though I created the reward. So that one will be a challenge for your students, for your more advanced students. Okay, so let's move on. This next one is a trip to the toy store, and this one is by teacher Joanna Mueller, who has been putting out absolutely fantastic rewards lately. She's done a watching TV reward, a couple of different versions of it, that is spectacular, and you should definitely go check that one out too. I happened to use this reward earlier today in one of my toy unit classes, so let's take a look at Build a Toy Store. This is the girl version. There are two versions. There's also a boy. So we have the toy store here. And when we click on the arrow, we see Meg come into the toy store, and then here she is, and she's going to say, let's look at dolls. So when you click on her speech bubble there, it will show you a couple different dolls, and your student will pick one. Okay, let's pick the middle one. And there's the doll. Now we click on the arrow to go forward, and we find stuffed animals. And your student can pick the one that they want. and then it will show them their choices together. Now, this is one of those monster slides that has every possible combination and it has like more than 150 slides. So she put a lot of work into this, but it definitely shows because this is a really fantastic reward. So let's look at electronics. Let's say we choose this Robo Kitty here. And then she says, one more thing. How about a Hatchimal? And now we see all four that your student chose, and then you get to choose a car to take it all home in. So let's do this pink Cadillac here. And then you see Meg drive away with all of her purchases in the trunk of the car. This is so much fun. My little girl had so much fun playing with this morning. And it's a great reinforcement of the toy vocabulary. And I just think it's awesome. So thank you, Teacher Joanna. That is a fantastic reward. And the last one that I want to show you today is a Find a Star reward by teacher Sarah Condren. And this one is for the unit on animals growing and changing and people growing and changing. And I love this reward because it has these pictures from, I'm sure you've seen these online, these pictures that were taken when kids were little babies and then they recreate the picture when they're adults. So this is a fantastic use of these pictures for this unit for grow and change, right? So they start out as little babies and now they grow and they change into these adults. But the pictures look very similar. So I just thought this was really clever. Obviously, there are stars built into this reward as well. Look at there's a little puppy that grows into a giant dog. I just thought these pictures were so cute. It uses both animals and people too, so that's great. I will let you enjoy and click through all of these pictures because they are funny and adorable. But she did a great job on this reward, and it goes really well with that unit. So thank you, teacher Sarah. All right, everybody, that is all I have for you today. I hope you're going to try out these rewards in your classroom. And as always, let us know how they go over. And I'm hoping to get back on the reward roundup train. I've been kind of off doing a couple of other things. I was really focusing on green screening tutorials there for a little while. I do like to try to put these videos out once a week. So I'm going to try to get back onto that schedule again. So hopefully I will see you next week on our 27th episode of Reward Roundup. Thank you for watching and happy teaching.